So, 50 Shades Darker, how was it? Well, first of all, I'll start off by saying that I've never seen the original, the first one, the 50 Shades movie, but, I've been getting inklings. I've been actually seeing Dakota Johnson. I've been interested in seeing her performance because, while I have not seen the movies, I have seen her in a lot of interviews, and she seems like a very likable person. I went in the movie not expecting much, but hoping to be pleasantly surprised, and unfortunately, I wasn't, guys. The main issue I had with this movie was dialogue. We have the trailer itself. It shows some of the um, misfitted dialogue here and there. We have the scene in the trailer, like I was mentioning, where Mr. Gray asks her to lunch, or dinner or whatever, and she's like, I'm just going because I'm hungry. And I'm like, maybe that might work in real life, but in this movie, it comes off as a little immature or impractical, amateurish, if you will, when it comes to the script or the dialogue in general. And that's probably where most of the lines kind of fit in this movie. There were a couple of moments where I was like, why is she saying that? Why is he saying that? A lot of things that the way they came off, made me chuckle, even though they actually weren't supposed to. Wasn't supposed to be funny, but it kind of came off that way. And some of the things, I guess, in the structure of the movie, I guess, was a little questionable. It's not the worst movie I've seen, and I'll get on that a little later in this video. But the main thing after that actually was, what was the whole point of this story? I guess you could argue that it's Mr. Gray's, character arc, and I gotta say that I don't believe that a movie to be great has to have a character arc. That's something I don't believe in. I know a lot of people will argue that there has to be a character arc for there to be a movie in general. But I don't believe that's the case, But I do believe that if there is no character arc, you have to make it up for it with other things in the movie that will kind of compensate for that fact. And so this whole movie is basically Mr. Gray. I keep saying Dorian because I'm thinking of the book. Sorry, guys. Mr. Gray's character arc from being this kind of possessive guy to opening up a little bit. And I guess if you want to make a full legit argument, I guess you could kind of make that argument there, but I don't think it was effective enough, and that's my main problem with this movie. Like I said, guys, it's not the worst movie I've seen. It's decently watchable, and if you guys have seen the first one and loved it, then I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love this, because what made the movie minimally work for me is, again, Dakota Johnson. I thought she was great with the material that she was given. Even Mr. Jamie Dornan, I thought he was great with the stuff he was given as well, but I didn't like the fact that the boss turns out to be this cliched guy of like, I want to sleep with my secretaries or my, that kind of stuff, the coworkers and whatnot. And that was a little, a little disappointing because I was hoping that he would be like a normal guy, just, we get inklings that he had feelings for Anastasia, and I thought that was okay, but I thought he would play like the good version and we would get Mr. Gray's reaction to be unnecessary. But, in these movies, apparently that doesn't fly with them. But anyways, guys, like I said, it's not the worst movie I've seen. That actually is for the movie The Space Between Us. I thought that was probably the worst movie I've seen so far. But again, this isn't the worst movie I've seen. If you guys are big fans of the books and the first movie, then by all means, go ahead. I personally can't recommend this movie. But if you guys happen to catch it, say on cable or something, I think it's one of those movies where you could kind of just put on there and just kind of not, go in and out and not fully pay attention to this movie. As for my rating, I will give this movie a 2 out of 10. And now that my review's over, guys, I just want to make a little announcement. I've been in a sort of hiatus. I've been having a lot of other things taking up my time, and I've been recording every single movie that I've seen, and unfortunately I won't be able to do that going forward. So what I will be doing is I'll be doing at least 2 videos a week for the movies that are being released that week itself. And any other movies beyond that are being released, I'll probably jot down in my website, and I'll leave a link on the description down below. And so this week we have the 50 Shades Darker trailer, or not trailer, but movie, which I've just done right now. And I've also done the Lego Batman movie, which I do recommend you guys watch. So those are the 2 that I'm making videos for, and today I will actually be checking out John Wick 2, which I'm really excited about. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make a video, so for you guys who are hoping to make a video of John Wick from me, unfortunately that won't happen, but I will jot down my thoughts on my website, and I will leave the link in the description down below. But you guys, for those of you who are fans of this series, please let me know. Did you like the movie? Did you not? Did you have issues with it? Or am I just overthinking things? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.